I'm becoming a bat guy. This is crazy. Yeah. But it's so much fun. It really is.
Holy Toledo, Batman. It's a Batman. Allard Barkhouse makes barns for bats. You'll get to meet him a little later on Breakfast Television.
And welcome back to Breakfast Television. We're outside on our deck because we're talking about outside stuff with Mr. Allard Barkhouse, who's with the Bat Barn. You and your friend Troy have started up the Bat Barn just in the last month and a half, and they've been selling like hotcakes.
We can't keep up.
Really?
We've become the Bat Barn boys overnight.
And we are talking about bona fide bat barns. People actually buy these little barns right here for bats to fly into. Okay, so now, why would anybody want a bat barn, Allard?
The big reason is mosquitoes.
Okay.
And all flying insects, but mostly mosquitoes and black flies.
Okay.
They eat like over three times their body weight mosquitoes every night. They've been used in Europe for years for things like golf courses.
And I guess you've sold quite a few of these to golf courses as well.
We've got Last Creek Golf Course out in Beaverbank. Our first customer. She bought some. She wants to
not your last
make a nice.
Customer,
no, our first.
Yeah. So you've had. I mean, in the last month and a half, how many of these have you sold?
35, 40. And that's just word of mouth going around. We can't keep up. People.
You can't keep up with
they just like them because they're so cute.
And it's kind of cool too because you never hear of bats ever harming anyone.
No, but everybody goes, ooh, bats. But if you think about it, you've probably never heard of it.
Of a bat ever hurting someone? No, I haven't.
The thing is that with the Bat Barn, you get away from the chemicals, the sprays, the bat zappers, the fog machines, all that stuff, right? And you just use what God gave us, a bat with a Bat Barn, of course, right?
Okay, let's talk about the Bat Barn because where does the bat actually go? This looks like a closed space to me.
Up underneath, right? The first thing is it's a wide surface, right?
Okay.
Like Troy came up with the idea. The idea is to make it a wide surface.
Okay.
Okay. And so it's the most heat.
Oh,
right? Because they love to
like
be hot,
the heat.
right? So opposed to being narrow and deep, it's better to be wide.
Okay.
And the other thing is being shallow, it traps the heat in the close quarters. They love to be close.
So they can crawl up in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is what they call a predator barrier that keeps cats and things like that out. This is wire mesh, ladies and gentlemen. For them, they hang on to. And their babies are called pups.
Okay.
And it's ideal. And then we spray it with a mixture of water and bat guano, bat droppings.
Bat droppings, because they like to know that their own kind will be in here, right?
And then it's a half-inch outdoor weather-resistant plywood, and then we have the strapping on top, and the two of them combine really to keep the heat in and to help keep the cold out. But they live in caves in the winter, right? They migrate. My partner Troy can take you. What?
I've never seen bats in the Maritimes. We have bats in the Maritimes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
They just come out at
night. You
night.
only see them, really, if you think about when they come into the light. I'm becoming a bat guy. This is crazy. Yeah. But it's so much fun. It really is. And the people, like I had a guy the other night said he wanted to buy it just for a conversation piece. And I had another lady who bought one. She said, I put it up and we just love our bat barn. And I said, that's just great.
And if you haven't seen bats, if you put a bat barn up, then you surely will eventually, right?
Oh yeah, they're there.
They're
there. And it's a nice way to try to keep them out of your your cottage or up under the eaves, they get into your attic. This attracts them to come live where you want them. Yeah.
Exactly.
And there's this bat watching thing that's going on now in Europe a lot. Europe is way ahead of everybody on this thing. They've had them over there for years, like the bat house they call it.
Right.
But it's just your basic box. But they've got bat watching clubs where you get out with your kids in the backyard and get as many lights off as you can, right? And you get as powerful a flashlight as you can.
Okay.
And you watch bats in the night, because really the only ones you see are the ones that come into the light. Remember when I was little, weren't you all, everybody's always fascinated by bats.
Fascinated and kind of scared too, right?
Yeah, but always wanting to, they were probably the most definitely elusive, that and the owl.
Right.
When you saw one, you just went nuts. Yeah.
Cool.
Every once in a while when we get in your house.
Well, let's talk about this weekend. You were heading to an expo, the Saltscapes Expo. Where is it happening?
It's at Exhibition Park, and it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we are going to be there, and we've got about 100 bat barns ready to go.
Okay, so go on
all
down
different
and get
colors,
yourself a bat barn.
And we have the green, and we have the red.
And the red.
That one there is the most popular, right there.
Oh, the dark one.
The darker one.
Oh, it's a little scarier too for the bats.
Yeah, but this is more like the kids like the red one. But definitely, it's not a toy like to get home and have the kids. Well, they're gonna have to climb a 15-foot pole or whatever.
To get it
it's
up
best
there,
to put an old barn or something on the side of an old barn. perfect.
Awesome. Okay,
Yep.
well, you can head out to Exhibition Park this weekend for the Saltscapes Expo and see Allard and his friend Troy there and get yourself a bat barn.
The Bat Barn
thebatbarn.com.
Thanks.